Good morning, everyone, especially respected sister, respected teachers, and dear students. It feels great. It feels great to come back here. I completed school in the year 2008, ISC, and I almost feel home. So, miss, if I just go longer, please feel free to pull me back. So, I would like to share my journey, how it has been after completing school in 2008. So, after completing my ISC in 2008, I like all students, I aspired to get into an institute of my choice, some of the best colleges of Calcutta, and I started filling up forms, right? Now, I didn't realize that was my first encounter with competition. To be very honest, I didn't realize that the competition outside was so severe. While I had a 90% marks, but when I went out and I saw the competition outside, I realized there were thousands ahead of me. Unfortunately, I did not land up in the institute of my choice. I do have a respect for my professors and the faculty from where I have done my graduation, but to my 18-year-old self, I was pretty demotivated not having got into the college of my choice. Nevertheless, 3 years of graduation went by and I decided to pursue MBA. Here again, I thought, let me give it a shot, let me try to get to the top 20 institutes of India. And for the next 6 months, I just threw myself into the preparation. I knew that I had just 6 months to prepare for it, and I gave it all, 10 to 12 hours of rigorous preparations every day, with 4 hours of classroom preparations. And after 6 months of preparations, I thought, okay, I am well prepared, and I can take a good exam. I was doing my test papers, marks were coming out well. Fantastic. I went ahead with my exam. It is a 2 hours 20 minutes assessment. CAT back then, CAT Common Admission Test. It was a 2 hours 20 minutes test with multiple sections. So there was a time allotted to each section. I started off smack in the middle of the exam. There was a technical glitch and my computer shut down. And for the next 30 seconds, I froze. By the time the investigator, brought in a tech support and they restarted my computer and I resumed my paper, I realized I had not only missed good 10 to 12 minutes of my paper, I had missed the bus to the top 20 institutes of the country, despite all the hard work that I had put in. I prayed for my results, and I wasn't on the bottom side, so I fared well, and I got admission into, I got a call from IIS WBN, which happens to be the first B school of the country. And the next 2 years went pretty well, with a lot of academic pursuits happening. Next 2 years, I did fairly well, and I landed into a job in the corporate sector. I joined an organization called ICICI Prudential, which is an insurance company. And I was joining them as a management trainee in their sales team. Now, as a management trainee, when I joined an organization, and the first week, it was fantastic. I mean, the kind of welcome we got, the kind of orientation programs that we were taken through, it was absolutely a great experience that I had. It was in the second week when I had my second encounter with competition. When I realized that, behind all the shining doors and the smiling faces of corporate buildings are employees who are probably giving everything to hold on to their jobs. There are targets, there are deadlines, and corporate is unforgiving. You are expected to meet your targets, come what may. The next 3 years, I was put into a sales team. I was heading a small team of sales executives. For 3 years, I don't remember having a complete holiday. Even on Sundays, we were called to office, and so on Sundays I missed my best friend's wedding, who is also an alumni of this school. And there were so many other things for those 3 years I missed. Now, there's a reason why I'm sharing this with you. You must be thinking, why is she telling us about those 3 years? There's a reason. I'll come back to that. Now, after those 3 years, I somewhat managed to, stabilize somewhere. And I was recognized as one of the best sales managers of the region. I wouldn't say the best, but one of the ones who were doing well. But still, I was not able to find much meaning into the work that I was doing. Around this time, I saw there was an opportunity in the role of an HR manager, which had come up in my organization, and I decided to go for this interview. Now, I was a marketing professional. I don't have any knowledge in HR, but I landed up for the interview. I don't know, it was my destiny smiling on me, or it was, my good selling skills. I managed to convince the interviewer that I'll make a good HR manager. I moved on to become an HR professional from there. It's been 8 years that I am working as an HR professional. Right now, I am with a leading bank. Last year, I got elevated to the position of Assistant Vice President HR with Axis Bank. And it's been a great journey so far. But when I look back, I feel that if I am a good HR manager today, it is because of those 3 years of sales which made me a good HR person, because I exactly know what the people in the ground do. So, when things don't go your way, when things